Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Emma and this is Intentional Living. Today I'm going to be doing my July budget. It is today the 1st of July, right at the beginning of the month. I've been telling myself I should actually do this a few days before the month starts. But here we are again. As you know by now, if you've been here before, you'll know that I have two types of income. I have my main income, which is 6,500, and my little side hustle. So my side hustle this month, I made 1,250. Together they go to 7,750. And anyway, today I got my calculator to come and sit here because, wow, I've previously cheated myself into amounts. So today it is not going to be so bad. Let's do that. You will know by now that I divide my income into three main sections, which are my savings, my necessities, and my luxuries. My savings for this month are going to be a little bit different because I finally ended my gym contract, and also I do have other things that I need to put funds into. So for my emergency fund, instead of 388 to achieve my 7,000 rand goal, I'm going to just put 100 rand just to keep something going in there so that it does not go down very quickly. And for my investments, I am currently putting money into my Easy Equities account. I'm also going to put another 100 rand. You know, one thing that I love about Easy Equities is that it allows you to buy shares in various companies and also different commodities for very small amounts, so you can build up very nicely at the pace that you can. And then for my car deposit, I am going to take it a little bit higher this month. Instead of the usual 500, I am going to be putting 800. Now this amount is going to be like this until I finish the other things. I want to clear my other debts, and I want to be able to shift some of the things around and then be able to take it higher. The moment my debts are cleared and my eating habits have also finally calmed down, or just stop eating completely, I think that would help me save more. But still trying to figure out how to eat in a way that can allow me to save more. I tried being a vegetarian, but for me that did not work well. I'm not sure why, but it was still expensive. Perhaps it was the recipes I was trying. So do help me out if you know recipes that are like very affordable for one person, so I can spend at least 200 rand on groceries. But again, with the current inflation, I'm not sure how that's gonna work. So for my sinking funds this month, I am going to put in 300 rand. I want to keep growing them because you never know when you're gonna need to go out or to gift somebody, because birthdays are always there and I want to be able to do those things. Okay, that comes down to 1,300 altogether. And then next up is my necessities. My necessities are, quite frankly, things that are not so easy to live without. First up is my Telkom account. I cannot be without the internet because some of my things happen on the internet. My side hustle is mostly dependent on the internet, and I cannot be without. So Eskom, I normally put 150 because I have a smaller and a subsidy there. And then there's house. House is for things that I need around the house. For this month, I am going to get new bedding because I've had the current bedding for a while. So I'm going to put 1,000 rand into that. And if there's change, things like your candle stands, small things, small luxuries in the house that you don't always get the chance to buy, or you are increasing on something. So this month, new bedding and whatever decor items that can fit in there. And then groceries. You remember last month I did not go for groceries because I still had quite a few things from the month before, and I really tried to eat slim meals, and most of the food that I still had was noodles, and I promised myself I am not going through another noodle month. I need to find something else. Noodles are not my friend. They do not fill me. They do not even begin to taste good. And then for transport, I am going to just take 200 rand. It's just to go shopping, pay accounts, and really not go far because I can literally walk to most places. So 200 rand will cover it. And my beauty budget, I tried to skimp a little bit, go to a place where my nails would be cheaper. Yeah, I'm not sure how cheaper worked out. This side ended up chipping a lot, and this side is busy chipping. So no, I'm going back to my usual place. I'm going to just use 500. I think I will just blow out my hair because I have natural hair. So I'm just going to blow it out so it's a little bit more manageable. And then I need to refill parts of my toiletries. That will just be 200 rand. Nothing fancy there. Let's see. So mostly the necessities are the part which always take up a lot of my money, which is why I allocated 65% of my money to it. But there are months where I go a little bit over 65, and I'm still working on that. I'm not sure exactly how and when, but I am most definitely finding ways on a daily basis to ensure that I stay within my 65% radius. And yeah, it will work out at some point. And then because I no longer have the gym, my luxuries have increased. And then this month I am not going to be going out. I'm going to be having some nice days in because it is raining, right? It is raining and it is cold. Coastal winters are very strange. I still don't understand it, but I'm living through it. Then here I have downgraded from a 70 rand Spotify to a 60 rand Spotify because quite frankly I don't need it a lot. If I'm outside, I will use my phone. If I am in the house, I will use the TV, so it's not that bad. And then my Showmax is still 100. It's 99, but rounded off anyway. And then my Netflix, I added Netflix because I missed Netflix a lot and I missed some of the things. So having the gym out, I took just that one little 100. So that 100 from the gym is here and the 300 is here. My car deposit was bumped up a little bit. It is going to be very helpful. And then you have Prime, 80. So I do have 3 TV channels. For the things that are not on the other one are on the other one. It's beautiful. 340. I do think I can do a lot less. Somebody did recommend to me to say, no, you know what, there's a place where you can download most of the things that are on Netflix. But then I did try to download something and put a stick in the TV and the sound did not work. And I cannot use my laptop to watch. So yeah, I'm going to keep everything on the TV so that I am well entertained through the month. It's going to be my entertainment. It's going to be my outings. When I go to the movies, switch to one of the channels, make some popcorn, sit still in the house. It will be like a 10 rand movie because you'll take 2 handfuls of popcorn, pop it up, spice it nicely, sit under your blanket. You don't really need much. So I'm going to try to keep this like this for at least 6 months so that I can be able to accumulate in other areas. So my debt forms part of my necessities, but I put it aside so that it doesn't mix with the rest of the list. And you remember last month I, for the first time, started counting my pages now and my pay flex here. Because I hadn't been putting it here, I do not know why I had not been putting it here, but that also caused me a lot of problems with my finances because I would do my budget and then remember it afterwards when everything is all gone. So now I've decided I'm going to put it up as my debt, and this month is the last month that I'm paying the 191 to pay just now. It really helped me a lot because at that moment I needed some ink, and yeah, it helped. My side hustle is something that needs a lot of printing, and sometimes if you're without printing, it will not help. So these ones, my Jet, my Woolies, and my RCS, I am giving them like a rent or two above the installment that they require this month, simply because I am realizing that as much as I want to pay them fast and clear them, sometimes some of my other areas take up a little bit more than what I actually have. And I am going to keep it at a point where all I need to do is pay the minimums in a month where the other categories are taking more. Sometimes we kill ourselves with trying to get out of debt. You try to get out of debt in a way that you cannot breathe. But there are ways to breathe while getting out of debt. So 1029. Okay, that is good. Did I? Okay, let's double check that I can. I don't know why I am doubting this. I do have my calculator today, so I should not be doubting the amounts I am seeing. But okay, it is 1029. For reasons I don't understand, I thought I was wrong because I have been wrong a number of times. So for this month, my total income is 7,750. Just for verification purposes, because I have been wrong before, working without a calculator, I have been extremely wrong. Okay, there we go. And then my expenses this month. Expenses. My expenses this month is 1,300 from there, 4,500 from there, and 340 there, and 1029 here, 7169. 7169. So my total income minus total expenses, 581. I am hoping very much that I do not touch this 581 for the month, and if I do not touch it, I will be able to put it into next month's budget. But you never know, things like your electricity might go out. It's winter, and it's the first month of deep winter, so I am not sure how I'm going to fare. And some things like your transport, you might need to go somewhere where you did not expect to go. So I really hope I don't have to use it so that I can be able to put it elsewhere for the next month. And then again, also something that I really would like if you do know something about it, can you assist me with a place, maybe a website or something where I can be able to get, nice recipes? I do not want vegetarian recipes. I want some nice, affordable meals. As a one person, I have tried the whole Papa Ningomazi thing. That is not my thing. It didn't last me long. I have tried going noodles. I have tried going bread and eggs. I have really tried all the so-called you will spend less if you eat like this meals, and they're really not satisfactory, and sometimes even the taste is horrible. I understand that in order to achieve my financial goals, there are sacrifices to be made. And obviously, I am the first sacrifice, but I don't want to sacrifice myself into depression because, wow. And again, I cannot sacrifice things like my nails and my hair. It is just not something that I am going to sacrifice, because at the end of the day, I spend most of my time around people, in front of people, in the middle of people. So sacrificing the way that I look is not something that I'm willing to continue doing. I have done it for a while, but it is not, it is playing on a lot of other things inside of me. So do let me know, ladies. I am planning to get a nail kit and learn to do nails myself, because I think it will be much, much cheaper to do that. If I spend, say, 700 on a nail kit over a year, it really saves me. Let's see. My minimum when it comes to nails is 200. So if it's 200 by 12 months, that means I'll spending 2,400 on my nails a year. This is just counting if I'm just doing just pure gels or your basic acrylics without decorations and all of that. So that's 2,400 in a month. And if I buy a nail kit for 700 that has whatever I need in it, and do my own nails, I will be saving 1,700, which means that my nails over 12 months, my nails over 12 months with 700 means that I would be doing my own nails for 58 Rand 34 cents, because 58 Rand 33 recurring is not really a number. So let's say 58 Rand 34 cents every month if I buy my own nail kit. So do help me with a website or one of the stylists that you have on YouTube, because I've watched a number of stylists. Most of them are so used to doing their own hair that I have no idea what they're doing. Even if it's a tutorial, some of them move too fast for me. So if you find somebody that moves slowly enough, please do help a girl out. My basic hairstyles that I find around here are around 350. So if I am doing hair for 350 over 12 months, that is 4,200. A small price to pay for looking good. But if I buy my own hairpiece for, say, 120 over 12 months, it's a little bit, more affordable. And bearing in mind that a hairstyle is about 6 weeks, I don't really have to be buying for 12 months. So I could be saving like 3,000 on hair if I do my own hair. So please, ladies, do comment in the comment section your favorite hairstylist on YouTube that I can learn from, somebody that moves quite slowly. Thank you very much for joining me today. I did promise last time that I'm going to do a video on the division of budgets. I was down with flu. I am yet to do that. And as soon as I'm done, I will be uploading it sometime this week. Thank you once again for watching. Have a lovely day, and I'll see you in the next video.